Hey folks, so I'm back in the garage, day 2. So I don't know why I didn't do this yesterday, but I have this boring bar and I have this new tool post that I bought specifically for the boring bar, and I totally forgot about it. Anyway, it seems like it's gonna work out. This boring bar is a 1-inch, and let's see, there it is, 3063. It looks like it's going to be fine. And actually this inside diameter needs to be 6 millimeters, because that's what the end mill is. So that's what I'm going to try to put on the lathe, and we'll see if that works. Because as you can, I don't know if you can see inside of there, but it's still not quite deep enough where we ended yesterday. So I'm going to mount this up and give it a shot. Nope. So it's going to come out a tad bit more. They got quite enough out. So once again, still good there. A little bit more. So this time I'm moving it forward towards me. Cross slide, that is. it's definitely a lot better. A little bit of a side shake now, which is not really good. Definitely makes it less precise for sure. But I think that's going to work out. And now all I need to do is see if I can actually file into the side of this and then put a small set screw to there. So I measured on the other end mill holder, and it looks like about I think it's 300 thousandths rather. And so I took a Sharpie marker and marked on there. So I'm just going to scribe a line or a mark where I should set the drill. So that's going to be at the bottom of the hole, essentially. So I want to drill above that. So I need to run to local hardware store and pick up a 5mm tap die set. So I'm going to do that, and maybe a few other things. Check back in a minute. So I made it back and I ended up with the following. So I got these taps, so 1032 is what I measured, and went ahead and got some thread pitch gauges because I didn't have those, and that'll be useful in the future. But I totally walked out and didn't get the 1032 set screws. So I was thinking it was originally 5mm, but it's definitely, after measuring, it seems like it's 1032. So I'm going to give that a shot and essentially drill into the new end mill holder, the smaller one, and see if that works. And then probably end up going back to Ace today to get the set screws. And I got the protractor to measure the angle of the lathe bed, because I want to make a carriage stop for the lathe. I think it's going to make things a lot easier in the future. So maybe that'll be in a future video. And just something that's a problem. Let's see here. Maybe getting awfully close to. Alright, so my brain started working, and I ended up mounting it like this. I think that'll work. I now need to just bolt it down here. It's pretty close. I really need like a precision drill press for something like this, but I don't have one, so I'm gonna make do with this. So that in fact was the actual thread, then it should work with the other set screw. So I'm gonna give that a shot. See if it fits here. It's pretty good. Awesome. So I definitely need to get a shorter set screw when I go back to Ace. Ended up going back to the hardware store and returned a few things actually. Some set screws. So I got a couple of different ones. The 3/16 looks like it's gonna work. Let's give it a shot. Actually tried it there, so hopefully it still works. Nothing's changed. Make sure I get it in there. Don't want to force it. And I'll see here. Alright, let's give this another go. There we go. Beautiful. Awesome. So, need to clean up the end a little bit. I think it's going to work out pretty good. To mark it on here, and then cut out a little ridge out of the end mill. So I'm just going to give myself a surface to work with. There. So it looks like that's as far as it'll go back in there. Measure, so I think it was 8 millimeters up to the set screw, and then see if there's enough room essentially to file off part. Had some watchmaking files, so it looks like the Nicholson or whatever the brand is, I don't remember, but the file holder A will work out pretty good for this. So files not working out so good. Alright, so I'm gonna have to get the grindstone out and get it down on this. Alright, so I'm gonna go give this a shot using a water-cooled sharpening system known as the Tormac T3. So I have this little jig for holding small things, and I think it'll work out perfect for this. So I essentially have it hooked up in there like this. I can see where my line is, and I'm just gonna try to use it against the stone and make a flat portion on it. So let's see what happens here. I think that's gonna have to do it for us. So that's what I ended up with. Let's put it in the new adapter and see how it works out. Alright, it fits pretty snugly. I think we can call this a job done. So now I have a 6mm adapter for these smaller cheapo end mills. It's going to take a little work to trim off the bottom or grind down the flat surface on them, in the future, but I don't know, not too bad.